What's going on, my Fly Hippie family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Dan has one of the best takes I don't ever heard about the WNBA and the Rookie of the Year race. We're going to break down this clip, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit at least 5,500 before the end of the day. So if y'all can help me out with that, man, I highly appreciate that. Don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
They beat Minnesota in Minnesota. That's a big deal. And Caitlyn Clark. See, that's the thing. There was a player earlier this year that said, you know, she's kind of one-dimensional. All she does is shoot. And I said, well, that player is ill-informed because she is a wonderful passer. And you have to have that ability. And sometimes you get it from other sports. She played soccer growing up to be able to see something before it happens. And that's a lot of what soccer is. It's something happens to something happens, and then it's going to happen over here. To be able to see that, Gretzky had that ability to see maybe 2 or 3, moments before a big play. And it's not something can be learned. I think it's, something instinctual that she has. And they're playing well. I go back to what I said about Caitlyn Clark and the Indiana Fever. The WNBA tried to capitalize on her popularity and crammed a lot of games in over a short amount of time playing against the best teams in the WNBA. Well, she struggled, and they started out 0-5, and then all of a sudden she was overrated. And she had played a full basketball season, little time off, and then you start the WNBA. And you're starting the WNBA against everybody as a really good player. Everybody's talented to get to this point. And they were rested. So I said, once she gets a break and then plays, some of these other teams, then you'll probably see her play similarly to the way she played at Iowa. She's not going to be scoring 28 points a game, at least.
First off, this man has an amazing radio voice, bro. The point where he was talking about the lady saying, other than her shooting, what does she bring to the game? And I think Kennedy Carter said that. And also, I have a video with Keyshawn Johnson and Skip Bayless stating kind of the same thing, saying, oh, she came here to shoot, and she's not performing well in that. So that's why I'm giving Angel Reese the nod, because Angel Reese is rebounding better. To me, the biggest skill that she has is being able to pass the ball and get her team involved. I think Indiana Fever has figured that out as well, because they want her to push the tempo, get the defensive rebound, and push the tempo. Caitlyn Clark had no break and then played the best of the best in the league, back to back to back. Like, that is tough. There was a lot of people calling her a bust and saying she's not good. They didn't take into account that she's playing the top players in the league, the top teams. Great points by Dan, man.
Not anytime soon. But her ability to pass. Now, I know she has a lot of turnovers. She's trying. Now, that can also be an indictment on her teammates as well. But she is always looking for the pass, and she's very, very good. And I remember Maravich. Maravich could be a great passer. I think Pete always looked for degree of difficulty, and that he wanted it to be a great pass, like behind the back, through the legs. Caitlyn's not doing that. She can do that. But that was a big win. And right now they're in the playoff race. But there's still a lot of basketball left to be played. And even, you have people, everybody has their opinion on who's the rookie of the year. And Dawn Staley, great coach, South Carolina, came out and said, well, this is expected of Caitlyn Clark. She's supposed to be great. She's not the rookie of the year. Angel Reese is, because that's a surprise, which to me is wrong, because Angel Reese was the best player on the team that won a national championship in college. It's not like she came out of nowhere. And she's been a really consistent player. But you don't say, well, that person, should LeBron not have won the Rookie of the Year because he was supposed to win it? Like, wait, we're creating arguments here. And really, there's none. Angel Reese has had a really good year. A double-double is something that we can go, oh, I can grab a hold of that. Man, she's got double-doubles. Okay. She does just about every night. Caitlyn Clark has a bullseye on her back every single game. You must stop her. I don't think you look at Chicago and go, boy, if we stop Angel Reese, we're going to win. And that's why this is a silly argument. Caitlyn Clark is the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese is a wonderful player. Absolutely. Plays hard, both ends. She's not Rookie of the Year.
Okay, so I want to point out something about the turnovers, right? I understand that it's a bad stat. It make a player look bad. So these are the players that won MVP and had a surplus of turnovers, right? Russell Westbrook, 438 turnovers. You see this? 438 turnovers. Okay? Won the MVP. Moses Malone, 326 turnovers. Won the MVP. James Harden, 315 turnovers. Won MVP. Magic Johnson, twice won MVP and still had high turnovers. So you can't keep saying, oh yeah, the turnovers. If she's contributing to the win for the team, look, she's doing her job. Turnovers aren't that important when she's getting more assists and accounting for more points than anybody else in the league. I think it's okay for people to like Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark. They both having a great year. You know, I don't want people to feel like just because they're picking their Rookie of the Year to be Caitlyn Clark, that means they don't like Angel Reese. Angel Reese is having a fantastic year. He said it like 3 times. He said Angel Reese is having a fantastic year. She's a great player. Y'all still gonna find a way to hate on this man. I already know it. I'm not faulting neither one of them for having a low shooting percentage. They're rookies. They'll figure it out. You got to understand they're going against bigger, faster, stronger players. Nonetheless, I'm excited to see what both of them can bring, man. You got one leading in rebounds and you got one leading in assists. So the fact that 2 rookies are leading in a category in the WNBA is phenomenal, man. Nonetheless, hats off to both of them.